Hey guys, it's Jen. It is Tuesday, February 26, 2013. Yeah, glad I had LASIK, huh? I can hardly see. I was part of a tag from Christina, who is Butterfly Beautiful 71 on YouTube. So it's kind of just an in general tag about your story. So if you're watching this, then you've been tagged as well. There's a lot of questions. There's 20 questions. She created them all. Christina did. So I'm going to go through them as quickly as I can. I can be very long-winded, and you all know this. So I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as I can, but be thorough and honest. Number one, what is your name, age, and location? Jennifer, I say that in every video. Jennifer, I am 33 years old and I live in Metro Detroit in Michigan. Number two, do you have any children? No, I do not have any children. I have lost 2 pregnancies in my early 20s. I was 21. I lost both of them within 6 months of each other. I have not gotten pregnant since. I would like at least 1 child, but I don't have any right now. Number 3, what surgery did you have and when? I had Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, March 5th, 2012. Number 4, were you referred by your primary care physician or did you seek out to have surgery on your own? I basically sought it out on my own. I've had my primary care physician did bring up the fact that she wanted me to lose weight. And she had seen that my weight had only increased. It had never gone down. It's always increased. It was just going up and up and up and up and up. And so, she had mentioned that I needed to lose weight. And when I had my back surgery in 2010, he even told me, you got to lose weight. So, I just kind of took that and with my own frustration, decided I'm going to have weight loss surgery, and so I made it happen, and my primary care physician agreed. So, number 5, did I have a pre-op supervised diet? Now this is where I'm going to tell you, I am a sneaky woman because I'm not bragging, well I am bragging, I'm a very good writer. I'm very good at writing. And I knew through research that I was going to have 6 months of a supervised diet, supervised by my physician, my primary care physician, before my insurance would even approve my surgery. So while I was researching, I was keeping track of my diet, my exercise, my weight, and my BMI every single month. So by the time that I had brought up to my surgeon, hey, is it okay if I have weight loss surgery? And she said yes. I whipped out this 12-page document and said, well, I've been monitoring my weight and I've been writing down what I've eaten and my exercise and how I feel about it all, and here's my BMI, here's my weight every month for the past 6 months. Can you just approve this and we'll just get going? And she looked through it and she was like, this is very well written. She signed her name to the top of it, and that was pretty much my supervised diet. So, number 6, did you have any comorbidities? Absolutely. You cannot have surgery unless you have comorbidities, at least in my experience and from what I've learned from my insurance. I had acid reflux, I had sleep apnea, I had asthma, I still have asthma, my depression, bipolar, I had my gallbladder removed, I had back surgery in 2010. My gallbladder was in 2010. I had a lot, and I wish I could remember everything that I had, honestly, but I was really sick for being 31 years old. Number 7, did you research surgery first? Absolutely. I did a lot of research. I wanted to have surgery for many, many, many years, and then it kind of went off my radar for a while. And then when I got really serious about it was after I had surgery after surgery after surgery for health reasons. And you just get to the point where you feel so sick and you know you're so young and you know that nothing is going to get better unless you do something drastic. So I absolutely researched it to death. I researched and researched and researched. Number 8, how many weight loss programs did you try before surgery? And which ones did you do? Oh, Jesus. When I was like 10 or 11 is when I started doing weight loss surgery. Not weight loss surgery, weight loss programs. I did my mom actually took me to Jenny Craig when I was like 11 or 12. She took me a couple times to a pediatrician when I was like 15 or 16 because she was convinced it was my thyroid because I was just gaining a ton of weight. Wasn't my thyroid, it was the cupcakes and the fast food. And then on my own, I've tried Weight Watchers at least a handful of times, both online and in person. I have done a medically supervised program where, you get the B12 shots and you follow their food program and you pay them to tell you that you're not losing weight. I've done the shakes and the pills and just a bunch of, you got to list all this stuff to your insurance before they'll even approve you. So I absolutely did. Number 9, what's the most weight that you lost using those programs and how long did you keep it off? Maybe 10, 15 pounds and maybe kept it off for like a month or 2. It just really didn't work. What was number 10? What was the most that you regained? I've regained all of it and then some. My weight has only increased over the years. It's only increased. I don't care what program I was in, it only increased. Number 11, did you research your surgeon or the clinic that you went to? Yeah, because I went through 4 different surgeons and 3 different medical centers before I finally decided on one. My first attempt to have surgery the surgeon was just a giant ass and I didn't like him and I didn't like his demeanor and I didn't like how he talked to me. So then I switched to another doctor in the same hospital. And at that point in time, my insurance changed, I believe. So then I went to a 3rd hospital, and I really liked that surgeon, but then he moved really far, like out of state, and I didn't like his replacement. I didn't want to start all over again at that hospital. I was kind of fed up with it at that point. And then I ended up I had my surgery at Barracks Clinics. My doctor is Dr. Taylor, and I love him, and I love Barracks Clinics. I would highly, highly, highly recommend Barracks Clinics. Number 12, did your clinic provide you material to help aid you through your first 18 months of surgery? Yes, but I'm going to add an asterisk to this because I didn't know that they were supposed to help you for 18 months. The most I've ever heard is 12. But they provide you with like this book that's like this thick. And you have to, you have to take a nutrition class, which isn't really a nutrition class. It's like an hour pre-op kind of bullshit, really, that you should already know if you read the book. And inside the book, it tells you how many fat grams you should have, how much protein you should be eating, how much water you should be drinking. So they break it all down for you, so you can't ever come to your post-op appointments and say, well, I don't know how much I'm supposed to eat. Yeah, you do. It's in your book. And everybody's book is designed for them. Number 13, does your clinic provide a support group? And if not, what do you use as support outside of the online community? My Barracks Clinic does not provide a support group that I know of. But outside of YouTube, which is my main source of support, YouTube has been invaluable to me. I would not be able to have been as successful as I was without, or have been and continue to be, without YouTube. And then a lot of them I'm friends with on Facebook, or I have their phone number and I text them all the time. But outside of that, I still see my counselor that I saw for my pre-op psychic eval. I still see her because she is a bariatric counselor. Excuse me. All her all her patients are bariatric patients. She had surgery as well. So I still see her for personal counseling, and it's just kind of natural that she's my support. Number 14, did you travel internationally for your surgery? Nope. I'm considering, I can't talk. It's like 1:40 in the morning and I can't talk. I'm considering, this is funny, considering traveling to Mexico to do my plastics, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not even sure if I can have plastics. Number 15, did you have your loved one's support prior to surgery? And if not, has that changed since surgery? No, I did not have any support. Nobody wanted me having the surgery. Everybody was very vocal that I was not doing the right thing, that they did not think surgery was necessary. I mean, they knew I was really morbidly obese, but they didn't think surgery was safe. They didn't think that it would be good for me. Nobody supported me, and they were very vocal about how they were not going to support me in it. But, you know, you have surgery anyway, and I was going to do what I wanted anyway, because I'm a grown-ass woman, and I do what I want. And since I've had surgery, that's all changed. They're very supportive. They're very encouraging. They let me brag about how little I weigh, or how much I weigh, or how much I've lost, or what I eat now, or I can't do this since surgery, but I can do this. So they're all fine with it. Now that they see that it's worked and that I'm much happier, they're fine. Number 16, has your new eating habits affected your family? I live by myself. I didn't when I had surgery. When I had surgery, my sister and my niece were staying here, rent-free, but they were staying here. And my sister bought groceries with her food stamps, so she bought whatever she kind of wanted to buy, and I just kind of had to, like, figure it out as I went along, and it was really hard, but I made her keep all the junk food in her bedroom, so that I wouldn't have to look at it. Now, I think the biggest change, and it's kind of cute, is my 4-year-old niece. I babysit her every day. And now when she eats, she'll say, does that have a lot of sugar in it? I don't want a lot of sugar in my belly. And she's kind of learned that I watch my sugar for the most part, and that a lot of sugar makes Aunt Jen sick, so she doesn't want to eat it. So that's cute, and that's good. Number 17, have any of your personal relationships changed since surgery? I am closer to my mom. I am more independent from other people. And my romantic relationship, I've known Noah for 17 years. We were engaged for 6 years prior to my surgery. We broke up in 2010. I had my surgery 2012, and it is now 2013, and we just got back together. This past year has changed me so drastically, and he changed on his own over the past 2 years that we were broken up. And now that we're back together, we're the same people. We have the same love for each other, but we are way better now than we were before. So yes, my relationships have changed. I set boundaries now. I show more respect for myself, and my relationships have gotten better. So I know a lot of people, they get divorced or whatever after surgery, or they break up, or they have people who don't talk to them. Any changes that I've had in relationships have actually been for the better. So I'm very blessed for that. Number 18, what was your view, or what is your view on how others view surgery as the easy way out? Now calm your ass down, because I know a lot of you are like, let me tell you what I think about that. Okay, let me tell you what I think about it first, and then you can make your own video and you can tell us all, okay? My view on it is I don't give a crap. I don't care what other people think about the surgery. A lot of it is ignorance. They don't understand surgery. They think it's just you have surgery and that's the end of it. So I don't get upset when people, I've never had anybody tell me that it's the easy way out, but I know some people think it. And honestly, I understand why they think it, because you have surgery. You're automatically limited as to how much you can eat. You're automatically limited as to what foods you can tolerate. There's just some things you just can't eat anymore. And you can't eat a lot. As the weight starts melting off your body, which it will, you start naturally wanting to exercise. I was shocked when I first started feeling like, oh my God, I have to go exercise. And then when my body started wanting to run, I was like, holy crap, you're kidding me. You want me to run? And I did, and I could. So in that regard, the food, the exercise, it does come very naturally, and that is easy. But nobody, even if you're a pre-op and you're researching all this, you have no idea the mental and emotional work that it takes. And that stuff is not easy, and it does not ever end. I'm still dealing with a lot of stuff, and I'm very in tune with myself, and I totally believe in counseling, and I still have a hard time. And when you first have surgery, well, I'll leave that for the advice part, but it's the easy way out with the food and the exercise. But you still have to change your eating habits. You still have to change all this up here, and this stuff up here is crazy. It's crazy. You're crazy, and you have to change it. Number 19, what is your goal weight and how much have you lost so far? Now you're going to make me get my calculator out because I have no idea how much I've lost so far. Which you think I would keep track of that, but I don't. Okay, since my highest weight of 323, as of today, I am down 109 pounds. My goal weight, I don't have one. In my head, it's somewhere between 150 and 180. Wherever I end up, I end up. I don't want to be any more than 180. Maintenance range, though, I'm figuring between like 170 and 200. I don't want to be above 200 ever again. But if I end up like 180, I'm fine. If I end up 195, I'm fine. If I get down to 155, which will never happen, but if it does, I'm fine with that too. And the last question, number 20, do you have any advice to offer to those who are unsure if they want surgery? If you are thinking about surgery, there is a reason why. So yes, you should have surgery. You will never regret it. I did regret it by like week 5, only because I was so overwhelmed. Your body changes. It changes quickly, very fast, and people start noticing very quickly. But this up here takes so much longer to change, so much longer, because it just takes a lot longer. So this doesn't catch up with this, and that's very, 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 very overwhelming. The weight loss goes so fast and things happen so fast and you feel like you can't keep up. So as long as you are at least understanding to the best of your ability that weight loss surgery is going to change every aspect of your life, your job, your energy level, your physical body, your emotional sense, your personal relationships. Like I said, 70 to 80% of relationships end up in divorce or breaking up. So it's not everybody that gets away with more positive relationships. But as long as you know that everything in your life is going to change, you can't predict how, that you as a person are absolutely going to change. And it's very gradual, but at the same time, it's very fast. So as long as you know that, and as long as you keep yourself open to those changes, and you do not compare yourself to anybody else. This is your journey. Your body will take the path it needs to take. Do not worry about what everybody else is losing. Just worry about your body, your health, and only do this for health reasons. Do not have surgery if you're doing it because you want to look better. Though looking better is an added bonus. It is not why you should have surgery. So, bearing all that in mind, I recommend surgery. Anyway, that is probably the longest video I've made in quite some time. So if you watch the whole thing, I appreciate it. If you'd like to tag yourself, feel free. Otherwise, I am going to bed. I am tired. It is nearly 2 a.m. now. So I will talk to you guys all soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a really good week. I will see you on Monday. Bye.